Hey there guys, I'm Dankz, and this is continuation for Let's Play of Colony Ship. We're here at Detroit Station where we took out Bartholomew and his thugs, lost Jet, but hey, hopefully... Oh, wait! Oh, I see. Wait. What? Is that an exit? Yes, it is an exit? I don't know. What? Where does this lead? Oh, look at that. Ooh, what is that? Pipe Dream LX. And we get like a awesome blunt weapon just as soon as we lost Jet. God damn it. Seriously, game? You're trolling, right? You're definitely trolling. This is definitely better. Yeah. Reaction race. Yeah. What can we see here though? Nothing. Oh, I see. So this will take us down. Huh? And there's nothing here? Really? I was hoping there would be like more loot. But... oh well. Come on. Let's go just talk to this guy. Maybe he'll be super impressed with me and like give me something for dealing with those guys. Nope. Well, Detroit is dead. Report, says Stanton. Bartholomew and his thugs are dead. Well done. Can I count on you to help us drive the Black Hand out? Sure, I'm with you. Best get ready then. It's gonna be bloody fight. Maybe I can make it less bloody. Pay Black Hand boys a visit. Cause yeah, like I probably want to like diminish their ability to fight as much as possible. Preferably, I have lost one dude already. Pay the Black Hand boys a visit. See what transpires. Are you sure? Something goes wrong, we won't be able to get to you in time. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Let's take our badge. It might not help you, but definitely wouldn't hurt. You know how to get there? There's a side door for Defiance. Yeah, I've been there already. Oh, I can actually teleport there. Okay then, let's go talk to whoever's the leader of the Black Hands. You've got a death wish or something? Ask one of the raiders. Show him the badge. Take him to Dumont. He can use some entertainment. A message from Thomas Stanton. I'll be damned. A pale-looking man in his 40s declares. This must be Dumont. Suppose we finally got his attention, huh? This rat bastard set up shop in our territory. Poaches our business, and we get nothing? That's what he thought was gonna happen. Happen anyway. He glances at two men by his side. A slow-browed brute who looks like an ogre from a fairy tale, and a lanky fellow with a thin face and black darting eyes. I wish I could like zoom in a little bit at least while we're talking, just to see them. The big one's expression is utterly motionless, rounding out picture of a lumbering beast. Or is that merely a mask? The weasel's face is the opposite, live streaming whatever notion happens to be skipping through his skull. A gunfighter who thinks his speed makes him better than the rest. Dumont needs him, everyone else should fear him. A philosophy as simple as the man himself. Stanton's coming for you. You think I care? Dumont says with a derisive chuckle. You think I can't handle some tin-plated gun thugs? If Stan half as smart as he thinks he is, he'll lay down his arms and beg my mercy. He comes to his senses and starts working for me. Maybe I'll let him keep what he's got. Ogre remains perfectly impassive, but Weasel is getting fidgety. Seems like he's not keen on someone like Stanton joining their little family. Stanton's no foot soldier. If you want him to put his men under your command, you'll have to make him a partner. Beg for forgiveness? Is there something I'm not seeing here? Ha! Dumont barks. Kid, what you're looking at is the tip of the big fucking spear. You think I'm standing in the wind with my ass hanging out in my pants? Like your pal Stanton? I got friends. Friends? People who take the head of Stanton's head and crush him into the dust with one hand. The ogre shifts uncomfortably, like maybe his underpants are riding up. The Weasel's grinning, enjoying the show. The Brotherhood, you mean? Go ahead and ring them up. Oh shit, I didn't read that. Can I like... Something about the pit was probably like... Pit will back up Stanton or something. The pit? Dumont licks his lips and licks them again. But I thought... Let them come, the ogre interjects, his eyes boring into you like a drill, so we can finish what we started. Is that what you want, Dumont? All-out war? Think about it. Even if Stanton goes down, you go right down with him. Nice, a lot of persuasion experience. Dumont wearily closes his eyes. He looks so tired that for a moment you're worried he'll topple over, then he gives a barely perceptible nod, and the Weasel strikes into action. Dumont's skinny henchman is fast, faster than anyone you've seen. The gun seems to jump into his hand, and he is firing as rapidly, fanning his revolver. A distortion field flashes up to shield the ogre, deflecting 3 rounds, but too late. The first 2 shots hit him squarely in the chest. The Brotherhood enforcer glances down in surprise at the small black holes in his armor and charges. The Weasel empties another cylinder into the brute as Ogre's ham hand closes around his throat, raising him off the ground. The other hand reaches for a snub-nosed shotgun. Quit pussyfooting around, Dumont roars, baffled by the Hulk's resilience. Finish him, damn it! A storm of gunfire erupts in the narrow space between them. The ogre's distortion field flashes feebly once more before disappearing for good. Then the dust settles, but Dumont's captains are dead, and with them any relationship he had with the Brotherhood. The keepers are attacking, yells one of the raiders. All hands on deck. I'll deal with you later, Dumont fixes you with piggish eyes full of hatred. Lock him up. Let them take you to prison. Okay, that's... You won't be staying long. Hopefully Stanton is actually will be able to do something here. Dumont guard drag you into a makeshift prison cell, a few floors down while the battle rages outside. Wait to see what transpires. There you are, says Stanton, grinning. Don't know what you did, but they fought like new recruits. Dumont led them himself, but he did more harm than good, I think. Either way, it's over now. Cool. You got a visitor, says one of the keepers, going towards the man in a trench coat standing in the middle of the yard and looking at the bodies, still strewn around like with idle curiosity from the habitat. You must be Thomas Stanton, says the man when you approach, his voice harsh and grating. Call me Garrett. Rumor had it that Bill Garrett got his first lesson on human nature at the tender age of 14, a double cross which cost him every credit to his name. After that, he began to pay attention, and what he learned was that smooth talk and manners were a blind. Every man was a snake, and backshooter gave him a chance, and except for smelling better, women were the same. Better to save the talk and do your shooting first. That way you control the situation. That way you stay alive. We've had an agreement with Dumont, says Garrett. Since you've taken over his operations, our arrangement is now with you. He waits for Stanton to acknowledge. What arrangement? Asks Stanton, grinding his teeth. From now on, you're working for the Brotherhood, says Garrett. You're free to run your operations as you see fit, but when we call, he fixes Stanton with dead eyes, you come running. Is that understood? And if I refuse? Asks Stanton, barely controlling his fury. Garrett sighs. How long can you last against the Brotherhood? 10 minutes? 15? Then why ask stupid questions? We'll be in touch, Mr. Stanton. If you are backing up Dumont, why didn't you help him? We aren't running a charity here, says Garrett. If Dumont couldn't handle Stanton, what good is he to us? Fucking bastards, Stanton says tiredly. What are we gonna do now? Well, considering we're already, probably pretty hated by the Brotherhood, you should probably seek allies strong enough to stand against the Brotherhood. Stanton nodded, lost in his thoughts, leave for the habitat. Oh well, unfortunately, Smiles didn't join. I was really hoping she would. You know what, let's continue without Jed. It's a pity, really, but I think that's fine, right? That's part of the game. Before the mutiny, the rooftops of the habitat's 4 megastructures supported a sprawling amusement park. There, people of the ship could experience at least a few of the novelties they would never enjoy on Earth or Proxima. Walk barefoot on real green grass, courtesy of hydroponics, or soft red tinted Proxima scent. Sit under tall artificial trees and watch the sunrise on gigantic screens suspended all around. This last was said to be indistinguishable from the real thing. Not that anyone on board had ever seen it. Nowadays, the 3 remaining rooftops are a heavily fortified platform patrolled by armed guards. The sky screens went dark long ago. A few frivolous luxury in the decaying world. The grass underfoot and the simulations of golden fields have likewise vanished, replaced by watchtowers and checkpoints. With enemies on all sides, cheap entertainment is useless distraction from reality and its harsh demands. So that's what they did. Played in their parks, pretending they were back on Earth, scoffs Evans. What else was there to do? It's not like they could roll this boat faster. Yeah, I'll probably go with that. They didn't choose to be born here. None of us did. But they did turn it into a prison all by themselves. The mutineers tried to fix it. I wouldn't call the outcome an improvement. At least we're free. Evans keeps telling we're they're free. Free from what? Everything was working, everything was fine. It seems like to me. Yeah, there was hard work probably, most likely, but the sound of music is really high. Okay, let's go with that. He keeps telling ooh, freedom, but really, freedom, what kind of freedom? When you're living in containers, barely able to feed yourself. I'd barely call that a freedom, my man. Is there really nothing else here? Oh, where does this lead? Okay, that leads probably further down. Over there. There's some dude over here. Cargo elevator is added to the map. Oh. Brotherhood Church. Rooftop protectors. Cargo elevator. Is that cargo elevator? Where's cargo elevator? Okay, who are you? Oh, that's the church, okay. How are we with the church? We're actually pretty good with the church. The purpose of your visit? Asked board guard, barely glancing at you. All I want to see a habitat. Or am I looking for work? I don't want to work for church, actually. But you know what? You mean gun work? There's plenty. I won't liberate the ship with arousing speeches, though. That's for damn sure. Oh, that's the Brotherhood. Planning a new offensive? Plan is all they do these days. We need less planning and more fighting, if you know what I mean. Oh. Oh, that's... you're standing atop a 9-story high apartment complex, gazing over the Brotherhood's sprawling admin district far below. A massive blocky fortress which looks ready to withstand 10-year siege squats amid the residence of the elite, a church of monuments to the glorious struggle, and flashy signs advertising the liberation of the enslaved, one day. Okay, so we're in the Brotherhood. What is that? Maintenance deck, huh? Let's do the rooftops. Can we, like, visit the maintenance deck, I wonder? Requisition to do what? To go down the maintenance deck, says the guard. It's off limits and for good reason. Okay. Okay, then. Let's go use this elevator, I guess? Just to see what we can see. Hall of records. There's a med bay. Oh, so we go from rooftops down, I guess, into the habitats, and this part of the habitats is probably belongs to the Brotherhood, as far as I understand it. Okay, got it. What's the memorial? A monument to the heroes of the Mutiny. There are softly glowing names inviting closer examination. Junior technician Gladys Sneed faced a hard decision during her last shift on fabrication line 5. When one of the members of her cell was arrested, Gladys knew it wouldn't be long before the crew of Ship Authority butchers kicked in her door. She considered running, but where was there to go that those goons wouldn't find you? She could accept her fate with dignity, losing her life, but giving her captors nothing. It would be a small victory and purely symbolic. Or she could bring the fight to them and strike a decisive blow against tyranny. She wouldn't survive to see the Ship Authority fall, but her name and good work would be passed on and inspire countless others. Wearing an explosive leaden vest beneath her heavy work coat, Gladys surrendered to a couple of dim-witted guards on their usual rounds, collecting bribes. After confessing her membership in a secret terrorist organization, she was quickly escorted into innermost sanctum of the local security depot. Proclaiming her unyielding love for free people everywhere, the junior technician for fabrication line 5 detonated the bomb, executing over 100 Ship Authority lackeys in one righteous strike, making the story of her sacrifice be told until the dawn arrives for all good people of the ship. Yeah, I somehow doubt it. Like, what sort of explosive was that if it killed, like, 100 people? Okay, we have some sort of an archivist here. What's this? A visitor? The old man squints up at you in surprise. When I was a young feller, this place was always full of people. Everybody wanted to hear the heroes of the mutiny and what they did, so we could be free. Now it seems everyone's too busy. I'm not too busy to tell me about the great heroes. Well, really, I don't really care. Great story time. Can I ask you something else? Oh, about the machine, yes. Tell him about the machine. It doesn't mean anything to me. It sounds like some fancy colony tech. About as useful to us as suntan lotion. Suntan lotion. Oh, okay. There's a guard here, and there's a guard there for some reason. Okay. There's a gun here. Okay. Okay. Who's Andres? Name sounds familiar. Welcome to the Brotherhood of Liberty. The man gives you a quick look over and smiles. First time? Are you here to spend some credits or strike a blow against tyranny? Both, I guess? Excellent. I'm Simon Andres, political officer. Pleased to meet you. Likewise. So, what do I have to do? Attend a meeting and make some friends, that's all. You think you can do that? What kind of meeting? Hopefully nothing but some workers wanting to strike a blow for liberty. Not everyone can enjoy freedom when it is denied to the brothers and sisters across divide. After all, have we not promised to free the enslaved? Of course the leadership welcomes such unwavering devotion to a great cause, even if it doesn't flow through the right channels. But while we must hope for the best, you must be vigilant and ready for the worst. Our enemies are constantly plotting our demise, even as we speak. They can corrupt weaker minds, make them think that white is black and black is white. Such rot cannot be allowed to spread. So you have a mutiny of your own on your own hands? Quite ironic, I know. But then again, anyone who remembers what life was like under the ship authority is long dead. The new generations, they don't understand the sacrifice, the struggle. They don't see protectors for what they are. So we must constantly remind them. Why me? Why not you? I look at you and I see a capable man eager to prove himself. I also see a new face that won't raise any suspicions. Surely we have plenty of people capable of breaking skulls and minds alike. If the meeting is harmless, breaking it up by force will do more harm than good. If it isn't harmless, rounding up the foot soldiers won't do us any good either. So if they're overzealous supporters, I'll leave them alone, and if they're not, then I would like to know more about them. A lot more. Starting with who their ringleaders are. You think they'd tell me? Do they think you are one of them? Without a doubt. Where does the meeting take place? Residential Dankz C, that's all I know. Take the elevator down and ask around. I'm sure someone will point you in the right direction. In the right direction in no time. These things aren't exactly a secret. They want to spread their message, so they'll talk to anyone who isn't flagged. Flagged? Not one of ours. Why do you think I'm asking you to go there? Okay, I'll see what I can do. Are we working for the Brotherhood now? Asked Seven. He doesn't seem too happy about it. We're taking a closer look at the Brotherhood, that's all. The sooner we're out of here, the better. Well, I guess we'll see about that. Okay, these are residential blocks, that's where we need to go. Can I get over here? Yes, I can. But is there anything here? The question is. The answer is probably not. I feel like this is some sort of a mission area where we're gonna have to fight some people. Let's go up there. Let's go check out the gunner. Can I steal anything from you, buddy? Nope. Welcome to the gun runner. All our weapons, okay. What do we have? EM deflector, disruptor Mark II. Problem is we don't have anybody who uses distortion field at the moment. Well, let's buy a couple of those. Oh, I didn't trade, didn't I? I didn't. Why don't we sell weapons that we don't need? Say this one. I'm not sure if I should sell the blunt weapon. Maybe like somebody will arrive that can actually use it or something. I don't know. And there was... what is that? The Burning Heart. Looks like some sort of a bar or something. Okay, browse the wares. How many of the... I have 12 of those. Probably buying one of those will be a good idea. Okay. Oh, still 5, okay. Still 6. Why is it so hard to steal from them? Does bartender do anything for me? So in the menu, depends on your rank. You're a guest, so we'll treat you as such. About fried eggs and bacon. Real eggs? I call them sheep real. 60% organic. Alginic acid, whatever, and butter, whatever. Are gonna melt in your mouth. What rank were you talking about? Sounds like Protector's thing. Hey, watch your mouse. I was talking about your social rank, friend. In Brotherhood, that's a measurement of your contribution to society. If you work tirelessly, you make this the best place to live. You should be treated accordingly, don't you think? If it's the other way around, if you're nothing but a burden on your fellow men and women, why should you enjoy the benefits of our civilization? Who decides a person's social status? We, the people. He smiles broadly, clearly pleased that you ask the expected question. Well, the government decides, of course, but they represent the people. Is that the goal, to make the Brotherhood the best place to live on the ship? Only ever since the mutiny. Look, the Protectors and the Church, they tell you to follow some dusty old rules, scribbled down someplace by someone long dead. We offer freedom. Yeah, like that sounds awfully like freedom. Do whatever we tell you, or you're gonna be living in a shit. It's why Matheson wanted to defect. He did? You didn't know? Oh, it's quite a tale. The Protectors spin all kinds of lies about us for their people. I mean, how else would they keep them from switching sides, right? Right. When Matheson was promoted to top man, he was given access to all kinds of classified information, including the truth about the quality of life over here. He asked why they can't have it as good as us. You know what they told him? The mission says we can't, the end. So Matheson was planning to defect and take as many good people with him as he could. The Executive Council couldn't have that, so they had them all executed. Just like guessing a family of mind worms. Can you believe that? How can you guess the family of mind worms if they are immune to guess? I tried to guess them. It didn't work. So I call bullshit. Absolutely didn't work to guess them. They have resistance of 100 or something. It would be really good if I could, but... Okay, I think probably guard will open the door. I'm working with the political officers. The guard quickly steps aside and snaps to attention. Eddie, soldier. The residential district isn't what you would call exciting. A corporate grid of faceless, rectangular buildings housing hundreds of gray cells, each with a single bed. All amenities beyond that simple sleeping space are shared. Wake up, grab a quick end tab from the corner dispenser and take a train to work. What more does the colonies need? I heard the units were kept purposefully small, to force people to spend all their time outside. building community and living in it. Of course, maybe they simply didn't have enough space to house all 50,000 colonists. Well, like they probably were planning to house way more than 50,000 colonists, right? If everything would have gone to plan, people would be birthing more children, probably. Like that's probably the point of the generation ship, you know, I think. Unless there were like some super tight birth control measures in place. Well, now we have 3 communities instead of 1, so I guess their plan worked. We can't wait to go back to the pit when this is all over, says Evan, spitting on the floor. We just got here. Don't tell me you like what you see. Well, I didn't see much yet. I haven't decided yet. Take your time, let's get moving. I haven't seen you around here before. The man's tone makes it clear he expects an answer and is in position to demand it. Just passing through. You're just passing through my block. He taps the metal badge on his jacket. If anything untoward happens, I'm responsible. They, pointing up, will hold me accountable, and therefore I am holding you accountable. For taking a stroll through this lovely neighborhood? Among other things, he nods grimly. So quit pussyfooting around and tell me what you're doing. If you're a new tenant, show me your acquisition order. If you're here on business, I need to know what said business is and who authorized it. Name and rank. I do everything neatly and properly, so when they ask, I can answer to everyone's satisfaction. I'm new here, I don't know the customs. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse, he replies, mouth turned downward in disappointment. I am Representative Travis, elected to speak and answer for the people of Block 17. Sounds like an important job. What does the position entail? A constant headache. Well, that's what it entails. You'd think keeping some folks in line wouldn't be such a chore, but there's always a few who just have to stir things up. How does the saying go? One rotten fish spoil the whole barrel? Or what was it, potato? You know what I mean. Yeah, keeping 3 people in line can be challenging. You said it, brother. How many times do you think I've told Watley off for selling surplus antabs? If words get out, it'll come down on all our heads, but he doesn't listen. He morosely shakes his head. Want me to talk to Watley fella for you? Why is such a big deal selling antabs anyway? Other than unlicensed commerce being against the law, antabs are supposed to be free, provided by the ship for all citizens. They're a fundamental human right. Of course, they're getting smaller and less nutritious, but that kind of problem is outside the scope of my duties. Not only is that dumb bastard undermining the natural order, he must be stealing them from somewhere, which is a whole other crime. Okay. Find the meeting, talk to Whitley, okay. That's a big area. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's probably the workers. Okay. And there are soldiers here. Definitely wouldn't want to fight them. There's a trader over there. Let's open this one. Let's see what this is. A small commotion attracts your attention. 2 plainclothes officers are attempting to evict a citizen. A crowd of onlookers is calmly observing the spectacle, seemingly the only entertainment on hand. What's going on? I received a signal from Representative Travis. One of the officers gruffly replies, "Citizen." He checks his record. Feldman is suspected of poisoning the community minds with church propaganda. Also suspect he wasn't acting alone, but not to worry, citizen. We'll uproot his entire network of spies and malcontents. Who are you exactly? Oh, I'm not an impersonate for. The Voluntary People's Guard, officer. The officer narrows his eyes. And who are you exactly? Which block are you assigned to? Well, let's go with impersonate, why not? I'll ask the questions here, citizen. After all, it's everybody's duty to support political officers in their investigations. Don't you agree? Funny, the officer says without a hint of a smile. One last time. What are you doing here? I'm working for political officer Simon Andres. Then we don't delay you any longer. Okay, leave now while we still can. Looks like we uncovered a whole nest of them, says the officer, thinking. What? Really? Attack? Like, how's that was supposed to go into attack, huh? Which one of them? This one, huh? Well, fine, I guess. I guess we're gonna fight here. Should we go for 5-shot burst here? Sure, let's go for it. Almost killed him. Maybe probably make just a couple of shots. Oh, that's just one shot. Okay. Aim and legs for this guy. Nice. And then regular shot. Another critical. She's on fire right now. Okay, that's unpleasant, but not the end of the world. I didn't expect there would be a fight. I was just like, thought I was intimidating them or something. But no, apparently I just decided to kill everybody. And we're at -4. I woke up and chose violence. Okay, anyways, I think I will make a cut here. And we'll continue in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And goodbye.